This story is beyond touching, dehumanizing, and I really cannot envisage or imagine how someone can do this to another fellow human being, let alone your blood sister. So, this news just came out of this woman being tied or being bound for a year and 2 months. That's 14 months living in bondage, literally. Watch this video.
For more than 1 year, Grace Anyekoku lived behind a locked door. According to the SCT Police Command, the 36-year-old woman was allegedly confined by her brother, Chinedu Anyekoku, and left cut off from the outside world. The police say when officers arrived at the residence following a distress call on June 12, her suspected abductor resisted efforts to gain access to the room where Grace was being held. The officers eventually forced their way inside. What they found, investigators say, was a woman in chains, weak and surrounded by her own waist. The scene marked the end of months of isolation and the beginning of a struggle for recovery.
The victim was seen in a highly dehumanizing condition. Nobody cared about her welfare.
The police say Grace was rushed to the hospital immediately after her rescue and is receiving medical attention. Investigators also revealed that her son had allegedly been taken away by her brother about 2 years ago and remains missing. The suspect was arrested and is now in police custody.
Because she can go whenever he come and come back sometimes. She will not come back.
Where did you tie her now? For how long?
I tie her for a year and 2 months. She will go to inside bush and leave, coming whenever she want to come. All of a sudden, she come back with a pregnant. As we tie her, we begin to give her those medication that prescribed by us.
This guy has to be nothing short of the perfect epitome of the heart of a man is desperately wicked. That's scripture. Because how do you do this to another human being? How? Even if you think something is wrong with her, she walks into the bush and then comes back. So what do you take her for? Psychological evaluation or to the hospital? Then you bound her and you started and the fact that he even says medication prescribed by him. What kind of medication? So you are giving someone medication to drain the life out of them, and you come out and you think you are a normal human being. Sometimes it just makes me imagine what people do in their closets, like behind closed doors. If we really know what people do, to think that somebody you might be standing next to might just be doing something to another human being behind closed doors, a sister for that matter, it doesn't even matter, even if it's not a sister. To do that to a human, that is wickedness. Beyond wickedness, as a matter of fact. I should say devil sometimes go they shock for the kind things where human beings they do. And we go to call devil. Some people are almost even probably more wicked than the devil. What in the heaven's name is this? I can't even imagine it. I can't even think of it. You see all these things in the movies, and to think that there are real life situations happening every day. There's probably somebody or many people right now, aside those who are kidnapped, which is so sad and terribly sad. There's somebody right now locked up in a closet, and people are walking by that house. People are, talking in the next house, not knowing that this is happening to somebody in the next door or in the house next to them. Please, if you see something suspicious, say something. This is not the time to mind your... I bet you a couple of people might have been suspicious of something like that, but they were not sure. They just be like, let me just mind my business. It's not my problem. Please, if you see something that is related to this, just say something. Even if they carry out an investigation and it's not so, then the person is still free. But just imagine if it was true and somebody who has suspected this thing a week into her abduction and has said something, she would not be in this worst or tragic case. God definitely loved this woman for her to still be alive. It's so sad. And I pray this never happens to any human being again. And if there's anybody going through such, I pray God rescues them. And please, if you say something or if you are suspicious of something, say something. Make that call. Don't just mind your business. Somebody else's life, lineage might be dependent on you just making a call to call attention to something you're suspecting. Reasonable suspicion, at least. Not that you are trying to, Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Drop a comment. Don't be violent. Peace and love.